Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is official. This is happening. It is right here, right now. Welcome to your favorite show, the best show of all time. I mean, literally, it can't be argued at this point. You know what I'm saying? Who has the best show? I mean, Twitch knows it. Now you know it. Matter of fact, let me get this camera. I want you to see me in my fucking... You know what time the best show is. It's right here, right now, point A, point B. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for being with us. I want to start off, because we did start off with our intro. That's how we're going to be doing it from now on. And also, you'll be able to see your comments as soon as they come in right here on screen, right under my pretty ass face. Let's hop in and talk immediately to my host, to my motherfucking right. This man, you know what? I'm going to save it because he's about to be a dad. This man's down with Jesus. Let's give it up for my big boy, Brooklyn. What's going on, baby?
What's up, Twitch? Proverbs 31.
So
Proverbs 31.
Let's talk about my man to my immediate left, the oldest man in the room, circa 1847. This is the GOAT of all GOATs because he originated originality. My granddaddy, his granddaddy, your granddaddy, my great granddaddy's granddaddy, Pharaoh. What's going on, baby?
Okay, everybody.
All right. Sound like happiness from Pharaoh. Gotta get started. Let's talk about let's start this conversation off right, man. And it's by having respect and admiration for one of our legends. I'm at a loss right now for Randy Moss. Our Hall of Fame wide receiver is leaving ESPN for medical reasons that has not been revealed yet as of yet. And so we want to be respectful, obviously, to him and his family, but he is urging people to make sure that they get out there and they check on their health, they do their tests and stuff like that. A week or so ago, he was seen with like reddish eyes. Nobody really knew what was going on in regards to that. But like I said before, we just want to make sure that we err on the side of caution and be respectful. And something was going on with his eyes. He said on the last show they were talking about his eyes or something like that. But
they had yellow tint.
Yellow tint, yeah. At first he said he was dealing with some mental issues and stuff like that, and then it came out to be he's dealing with actual with problems with that. So I wanted to start this conversation not with sadness and stuff like that, because obviously he is going through something, but Randy Moss is like one of obviously the greatest wide receivers of all time, right? You guys got him what, your first, second, third?
Facts.
First, second, third?
I got him two.
You got him two?
I got him two.
Okay. Two is valid. Who do you have as this generation's Randy Moss? Could possibly be the next Randy Moss.
If I may, this generation's next Randy Moss, oddly enough, possibly is on the same team he started with, Jay Jetta.
I can't argue with that.
Jay Jetta has made a strong case, honestly, to be the best wide receiver in the game over the past few years, over the, not even just spectacular catches he has, but to put up the yards, the numbers, and the catches that he has over the past few seasons. Tremendous. Very much Randy Moss-like.
Interesting. Pharaoh, who do you have as this generation's Randy Moss-esque player?
To be honest with you, I was going to say JJ the same way as Brooklyn said, but if I had to pick another receiver, it'd probably be Jamar Chase. He don't have the height that Randy has, but the game-breaking ability, the ability to run away from defenses and break any type of defense you put on him, definitely. I mean, look what he did to my team. That dude put up over 1,000 yards receiving on just one team.
Yeah,
so,
I was going to say, actually, you know what I mean? Me personally, I'm going Jamar Chase. I'm not going to lie. about to be a 2-time Triple Crown winner.
Yeah.
One of like the most talented wide receivers in the league, easily. I don't see many people really messing with Jamar. That's just my personal opinion. Really messing with Jamar Chase. He one of those ones that can dominate a game real quick. This year he's already leading, I think, in receptions and yards this season. I gotta go Jamar Chase easy, man. I gotta go Jamar Chase easy. Okay, great convo.
I think that's a great one and two. Are you guys saying that that's the two best wide receivers in the NFL at this moment?
I think so. Just to give a fact check, Jamar Chase is tied for third in catches, but he leads NFL in receiving yards.
Okay, and receiving touchdowns too, right? Is it receiving touchdowns too?
Let me double check. Yes, he's the only one in double digits.
Yeah. Jamar Chase like that. Jamar Chase like that.
Mm-hmm.
Jamar Chase like that.
He really is.
I'm not gonna lie, man. So I was super locked in because huge fan of the Bengals just in general, and I just couldn't think of nobody else that I really believe was going to be cooking on the same level as Jamar Chase in this conversation. I'm just being honest with you. That was just my opinion. I got my
Not a bad argument.
I think the argument that you guys made that honestly is beautiful is that these guys can do it on an everyday to where there's wide receivers, something like Jerry Jeudy, who can have a game, but these guys are having games.
Right, absolutely. Having monster games at that.
You got to roll coverage toward them.
Yeah.
You a fool even in one-on-one coverage unless you have that type of cornerback. Or even if you had the type of cornerback, they still might beat them.
Gotcha. That's a fact. And you got okay. Well, I just want to know how that had a little bit of a little conversation, a little bit of a start off. You know what I'm saying? Before we start getting into some bullshit, and and I thought it was important to get right into some bullshit immediately. With somebody from somebody that I respect to somebody I can't stand, that have no respect for, DeAndre Ayton. People, let's clap our hands for DeAndre Ayton, who was banished to the bench and told and stay there. DeAndre Ayton was banished to the bench by Chauncey Billups, who said in his very strong and booming voice, "I don't like that nigga spirit. I don't like his spirit." Anybody got something to say about DeAndre Ayton that's nice? I don't. So I don't
nice.
I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
He's tall.
There you go.
Wasting his talent.
There you go.
He said that's not nice. He said nice.
There you go. No, get into it, Pharaoh.
No, I'm being nice, but saying the way I'm saying, he's wasting his talent. I mean, me and Tone were talking about this earlier. Yeah, heart is a talent because not everybody has it. You can build to it, but he has the ability to be one of the. How everybody talks about talent-wise when they're at their best. How they talk about Jokic, how they talk about Embiid, how they talk about Cat, like when they're at their best. He could be in that conversation too, but he just wasting the talent. He's not putting forth effort. And he got the wrong coach now, because that dude been on teams that was all effort. So he know it when he see it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Brooklyn.
I just really hate seeing the wasted talent, like he said, because it's one of those situations where you look at the Phoenix Suns back in 2018 and DeAndre Ayton possibly looked like the clear-cut decision to be number one. But in a draft where you had number 3 Luka, people comparing you better than Luka. Trae Young, Colin Sexton would have been a Mikal Bridges would have been a better choice. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. went after DeAndre Ayton. It's the fact that he continues to say that he's one of the best two-way big men ever in the league, and then constantly gives up buckets and shows that he is softer than Downey. You soft. No, just that time, but no, we ain't gonna let him forget it.
Hold on.
Sorry. No,
Sorry,
go
go
ahead.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Finish Chambers, go ahead. Hold up, can't hear
Brooklyn,
you.
we can't hear you,
I can't
Brooklyn.
hear you.
We can't hear you, Brooklyn.
I don't know what just happened.
Mic check.
Yep.
Here we go.
There we go. No, DeAndre Ayton, wasted talent. Really sad because he has a lot of good footwork. I do see a lot of potential that coming into the league that he had, but I believe he just lost his will, the love, the care. So hopes he gets that back.
He never had it. He never had it.
See, I want to debate. I could debate you on that one because I feel like to go number one, you had to have some kind of talent to show some kind of force. In college, he looked like he cared about the game. He put in some effort. Even he was a true and honest big man in college. He played the game the right way with some decent fundamentals and a decent mid-range game. He had a good two ball going around, but unfortunately, coming into the NBA, it's like you playing with real players now. You're not playing college ball no more. College ball is fun. You're playing real players who know how to play the game, and DeAndre Ayton got eaten.
And that's why I say he never had it, because the thing is, high school is easy to be the man without putting much work in it. College, it's a little bit harder, but you can't cheat 7 foot.
Nope.
So the fact that he's 7 foot, like, he's going to garner some interest. When you get to the NBA, you realize you are one of the 1,400. I'm sorry, not 1,400, but like one of the 500. Like you are considered the best of the best basketball players. That means that everybody you going against at one time is probably looked as an All-American. You're not going against the scrubs in college. You're going against the dogs that was in college. So knowing that, you have to put that much more work in. The same thing that some people said about Kwame Brown. Yeah, he was talented. No, real talk. He didn't put the work in. Jerry Rice, funny we mentioned Random. Jerry Rice said something one time. He said hard work will beat talent every time. This is one of the most talented receivers ever played, and he said hard work will beat talent every time. The reason why Jerry Rice is the go-to receivers. Not only was he talented, he worked harder than every receiver in the NFL at his time. All of them. He outworked all of them.
I just want to say this real quick though, man. Regardless of whatever we try to put on this, I just want to be realistic about this, okay? Because it can sound good until we start looking at stats. This is DeAndre Ayton's stats for the year. He is averaging 14.2 points per game, 9.4 rebounds. Almost a double-double. Sorry. Shooting about 56% from the field goal line, and about 29% from the 3-point line, right? So when we start being honest about DeAndre Ayton, right? The honest part about it is that this is not who he's supposed to be. He look ass, right? And he's everything I always said that he was. And this isn't the first coach. This is the second coach who said they did not like his attitude, demeanor, or willing to fight when it comes to winning. DeAndre Ayton care about a check. He care about being known as being known to be the man versus actually being the man. And when it comes to being a man, it's responsibilities with that, right? And that one responsibility is not allowing your team to be blown out by the Utah Jazz by 40 points. DeAndre Ayton, by far, should be the most talented person on the court in that game. It should be him, Lauri Markkanen, but he should be better than Lauri Markkanen. Was Lauri Markkanen number 1 draft pick?
Nope. No.
Okay.
No.
Did Lauri Markkanen come out and say before the NBA Finals he wanted to be the best two-way center in the league?
No, he did not.
No.
Did Giannis drop 50 on Lauri Markkanen without touching the free throw line, going past the free throw line?
No.
Everything in the paint, post moves.
No.
With the sauce.
Okay.
I got another one for you. I'm looking at current points per game for centers in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take out the top three: Jokic, Towns, and Wembanyama.
Cool.
Let's even take out Vucevic. Sengun from Houston, 18.9. Jakob Poeltl, 16 points a game.
Dude, that's
I'll
sad.
take out Bam Adebayo because he's all-star. Yeah, because he's at 15.6. Miles Turner, 15.5. Zubac from the Clippers, 14.5. All these things are outscoring him. Jakob Poeltl is outscoring him. I can stop talking right there.
No, Jakob is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Jakob sound like a Hebrew cartoon name.
Something you said when
Hebrew
something you said when you got a
Jakob Poeltl.
Yo, bro, listen. In
You
this
said your
game,
name so like people say bless you when you get done.
Jakob Poeltl.
in this game, the man dropped 6 points on 3 of 7 shooting in 17 minutes. I would have benched his ass too. Dear God, sir. Dear God. Just to make sure you guys don't get hit with some commercials for the next 20 minutes to a half an hour, I want to run a little commercial here right now. We're gonna take a quick little break and be back with you to discuss the big fight of the Undefeated coming up on the UFC. We'll be right back. Unless you are subscribed, and you're gonna be with us behind the scenes. So let's go.
Sir.
And they're on commercial.
Ass.
29 seconds commercial time. This is nice. This is nice.
That dude's ass, bro. How you got that much talent? Use ass.
I have no idea, honestly.
I don't.
No reason.
I don't.
Tones, what did you tell him to his face? Not to his face, but over the mic. You got a chance to talk to him personally.
I called him a sweet bitch. I told him that it was his fault that Chris Paul didn't get a ring. Yeah.
And I detect no lies.
Yep. Welcome back to Point A, Point B. If you're on commercial, welcome back with us. Thank you for sticking it through with the little bit of commercial time, only 30 seconds. That way we can pay some bills and stuff like that. In about 2 weeks we'll be running 4-minute ads and stuff like that. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. That gives us a chance to be able to recalibrate and be ready for you. And man, talk about recalibration. This is a new thing for us. We are covering outside sports. And UFC is one of those sports I said we have to start covering. That's why it's in the logo. That's why it's in the beginning of the show. This one is one I wanted to talk about. Radmanovic, Gary, undefeated welterweight bout in UFC 310 tonight. The fight is at 10:30, right, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is going to be a big fight. I've been watching these guys. I've been, Radmanovic being 18-0, right? I mean, scary. Scary. 18-0. Gary 15-0. They both went in at 171. Radmanovic a little bit older. I should say. My apologies for that. But this is going to be one of those fights, man. Does anybody know? Anybody have any idea what they can expect from this fight? Let's start off with you, Farrell.
Looking at his previous five, Radmanovic is either knocking you out or making you tap out. Now, while Gary has a lot of decision fights, last I checked, submission beat decision. I'm not saying the man can't win, but Radmanovic is going to try to knock somebody out. I think he's going to win.
Brooklyn.
I think we may see an upset. I fear it. That Romanovich looking good. He's coming in strong. 15-0, I believe, or is it 18-0?
He's 18-0.
18-0. Gary's 15-0.
Mm-hmm.
Gary is looking good. 18-0 versus 15-0. Someone's losing their undefeated record. Gary is no slouch in his own game. He has a strong ground game. He gets you to the floor. He's very well to put you in different submissions. He's very well to put you in a different way to get you in a ground and pound. So I see him possibly getting a sneaky win, 3rd round by submission.
Wow. Give me 1 second, fellas. 1 second, fellas. Brooklyn, that's a big take right there. I'm not gonna lie. Big take right there. Reason why I thought that was incredible. For one, Fight Select, and they have right now, they expect a decision with this, not a knockout, not a knockout, going Romanovich 5th round.
Mm-hmm.
Decision. I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Gary got hands. I don't want people to think that. Don't sleep on this. I for some reason it feel like Gary's an underdog in this fight, and that's probably because he has a few less fights than Romanovich, and that's all good and cool, right? But bro, them Ireland motherfuckers, Ireland.
They fight for real now.
Just Scousers.
England won
Hey,
swing
look,
on
we got
me.
hands now.
Hey, listen, bro.
We got hands now.
Hey, listen, bro. This is gonna be a fight. If you have not seen either one of them, go on YouTube, watch some highlights. Gary Romanovich is gonna be a big fight tonight. Guys, got a big fight feel already. I love the conversation. I love the back and forth. I love what I'm seeing. This is, to me, gonna be the fight of the night. Honestly, I think this is gonna be fight of the night, because both of them know how to win and have not figured out how to lose yet. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's gonna go through that for the first time tonight at 10:30. So you don't want to miss that. Make sure you watch that. That's gonna be super exciting. Man, I want to move right along, man, because another conversation I want to have that's new to us. Is it a foregone conclusion that Travis Hunter is going to be the Heisman winner? Listen, my Broncos, all right, I'm not just a Broncos fan for the NFL. I'm a Broncos fan for college football as well. Boise State, always been my squad. Ashton is looking like a problem, all right? All year long, he has run all over people. They just won their cup game, the Broncos did, in which he ran for 209 yards for 1 touchdown. Is it really a foregone conclusion that Travis Hunter has this, or can it be? Can my boy get his? You know what I'm saying? Can he get that as a running back? Is it possible? Brooklyn, I'm gonna start with you.
Awesome. I hope so. And if they don't, I'm telling you now, it's a robbery. Because you're telling me now, the man who's 4th at the moment, all time in college rushing, behind Barry Sanders, Melvin Gordon, and Kevin Smith, he has cracked 2,487 yards. The man stands up in the backfield. That is menacingly. But they're going to give it to Travis Hunter, and I'll tell you why. It's the fact that he plays both offense and defense. The man does have a good amount of interceptions, pass deflects, and touchdowns. Is he stat padding? Yes. Is he a game changer? To me, no. Travis Hunter is not, but is that what the award is about? No, it's not. But Gentry should be the MVP, the Heisman, college football player of the year. The man deserves it. Hopefully he gets his bout. My vote's for him, but they're going to give it to Travis.
Girl.
Travis Hunter is currently 5th in all of college in receptions and 5th in receiving yards. And while he only has 4 picks, I lost it. It's all right though. I know he's like, oh yeah, he's tied for 7th in pass breakups.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to shortchange your boy because that's an amazing feat to be rushing for that many yards and be in the same company of those great running backs of the past. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I'm not trying to shortchange him, but it's not just. I don't agree with people say he's not a game changer because there are a lot of games that Colorado won because of number 12. Whether it was something he did on offense as a receiver or something he did as a cornerback. They won a lot of games, and I'm not sure change Shedeur either. But there's a lot of games where the games were tilted toward Colorado's way because of that guy right there. And some of the cat, look at this cat, bro. it's his to lose. The Heisman is his to lose.
I'm a little worried about like that concept, right? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Neko. Thank you for so much hopping in the chat. We do see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being in the chat. Love you, love you, love you. Shout out to Denmark. Reason that bro, you about to give me the smoking, bro. You about to get me stressing. The reason
I made sure he said to
Not to. Not get in trouble again. I do believe that this should be Ashton's award. Not just because I'm a Broncos fan. You know what I'm saying? You are in trouble already. What did I do already? What did I do already, Neko? What could I have possibly done?
You didn't do nothing, Neko.
What could I have possibly done already to be in trouble? Other than being late today by a couple minutes. And that's possibly it. And that's just because we were getting ready. We were getting ready. It's been stressful getting ready with everything. That's the reason why we were late today. So don't beat me up for that.
What you say about the numbers? The numbers are valid. The numbers are valid.
The numbers is super valid, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like he's a star. I was waiting for you yesterday, and you said he's gonna get on early to play. That was a kid issue. That was a kid issue, Neko. That was the reason why that happened. That was a kid issue. I couldn't. I had to take care of Dada. That's the reason why I couldn't get him. I'm sorry. But I really believe that Gentry is going to be Genty. I'm sorry, is going to be the Heisman winner. If it goes another way, that's gonna be ass. It's gonna be ass. I don't like that idea. But I mean, man, 2 ways is crazy though. It's crazy though. Who get drafted higher?
Yeah.
Travis Hunter getting 3rd to Jacksonville or 4th to the Giants.
He's gonna be an All-Pro, whichever side you decide to play. If he play,
but that's the thing. Gentry, wherever he goes, is also going to be an All-Pro. I believe in his first season, whether it be the Cowboys or whether it be in my pick where I think he's going. A little sneak pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin with Austin Jefferson would be a nasty combo. Nasty work.
While that is a good idea and a good pick, I don't think they would pick him because they'd be overloaded in the backfield.
Najee Harris is coming up to his contract year, and I don't believe he has performed up to the standards that Mike Tomlin likes with running backs. And now, what's he going to really sign a name like Najee Harris is a whole different conversation, but I do believe Gentry goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That'll be nasty.
I see your thought process. See your thought process on that.
That'd be nasty. That'd be some
We saw what
nasty
he did with
fucking
Le'Veon.
work.
You're not gonna fold on Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin ain't no bitch. He ain't bitch made. He never been bitch made. He don't care about your player. He don't care about your name. He don't care about your brand. He's here to win football games. And if he don't believe that your contract's gonna help me win football games, I ain't gonna sign you.
I respect it. I respect it.
I'm a son of my bed yet.
I respect it. I respect it. You know, one thing we're going to respect here on this show is WNBA basketball. I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want us to have a solid respect and admiration for greatness when you see greatness. Huh? Can we please talk about the amazing setup? We are locked and loaded for the season opener starting on May 16th, 17th, and 18th, the weekend. Man,
Yes, sir.
it is going to be some games. I'm going to
Gonna
be
be
locked
some
in.
games.
I'm going to be watching, and one of the games you're going to be watching is going to be Fever versus the Sky. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese on the 17th. That's going to be a big game. And then also, you're going to see Liberty versus the Aces as well on the same night, man. Asia, Sabrina. Ooh. Ooh. Can we talk about this, please, man? I'm super excited. Now, I want to know, is there enough rivalries in the WNBA? Why is there a white guy here? Oh, he's not white. He's Spanish and white, Neko. He's both.
But whoa.
Yeah. No, he's safe. He's safe.
Whoa.
He's safe. He's safe.
That hurt.
He's safe. He's one of us.
Get this.
He's one of us. He's not full white. We can trust him. We can trust him, Neko.
No, I'm this way.
But
Just where they move.
is there enough rivalries in the WNBA? Pharaoh.
It's getting there. It's getting there. Because the rivalries are where it starts drawing people in. You know, that I don't want to say hatred, but that dislike but respect, almost hatred. That's what starts bringing people in. And the Indiana, Chicago, who they drafted last year, yeah. And the Aces, man.
Hold on.
They're getting there. It's getting a lot better. It's about time. We're starting to see where they have enough going on, and they have enough emotion, enough people pushing it out here, you know. And they brought in certain players that had a big following already that started to put butts in seats.
Brooklyn.
I think there could be more. Right now, I believe both of us can name all of us can name a good amount, 15 WNBA players. And I think that's a fair amount. I think there should be more. I think more rivalries, a little bit more drama. I love the fact that Angel Reese has her own podcast, and they do stuff on their side with their own brand. I love seeing it. I love seeing the women come up. And yeah, we'll be there. Opening night, I get to see Caitlin Clark versus the Queen. Because you know who I'm rooting for.
Angel.
You know it. I'm an Angel Reese fan more than I'm a Caitlin Clark. I do like Caitlin Clark's game. I like seeing her do her crossovers. I think her handles are one of the best in the league at the moment. But
Caitlin Clark's?
Caitlin Clark has some good handles. You ever watch her ball?
One of the best is crazy. But go ahead.
You ever watch her ball? Her IQ is very high.
IQ and ball handle is two different things.
Her IQ with the ball and her ability to get the ball where it needs to go, and her handles with the ball is at an efficient rate. But I believe that Angel Reese is going to get the better of her this game, and going forward, I believe in her.
What I want to see from Angel Reese, Neko, Pharaoh, Neko said she's just here to see you. So She just want to say hi.
Hey, oh.
That's funny.
Man, she said she white. Why is she judging me? Trying to judge me.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Not cool. I not for right now. I'm not gonna have that conversation right now. I had what I want to see from Angel Reese, man, which I think is super important, is that she cleans up the missing to rebounds. Like on her offensive boards, her miss rate is kind of ridiculous. So I kind of want to see that get cleaned up as well. Because I agree with that. It does your game a disservice when it doesn't seem like you're accurate, especially that close to the rim. When you're playing that big woman position, you know what I'm saying? You're a power forward center. I think she's a center for the
power forward center. Yeah,
for Chicago for Sky. Yeah, but she jumps ball. She does a jump ball, so they might have her at center. I mean, she's a top rebounder, one of the top rebounders in the league, between her and Asia Wilson, which is impressive as hell for a rookie year. I do think that rookie award should have been Cole Rookie of the Year. I think they should have shared it. But I'm excited. I'm excited for that rivalry. The rivalry I'm really excited for, though, big game I'm really excited for is Las Vegas versus New York. I want to see Sabrina versus Asia Wilson. Like, I really want Asia Wilson to win another MVP. I want her to submit herself as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, because she is, to me, the woman equivalent of Anthony Davis without injury. Without injury. People are comparing her to Shaq, but Asia has a smooth mid-range jumper, and she's extended her range out to the three-point range a little bit, but her mid-range jumper is Anthony Davis-esque. That pull-up mid-range as a big, and the way she plays defense too, she's a defensive hub. She finishes really good around the basket. I think Angel should watch her game seriously.
I agree with that.
That's who I have. That's all my MVP. But I'm super excited, yo. I love where the WNBA is going, and the growth they're seeing right now. If they continue that and just really pour into the gameplay, this season gonna be nasty to watch. It'll be a good season. So shout to them. Next thing I want to talk about, we're gonna hop right along, man. I've been waiting to have this conversation with you guys. Super excited to have it too. Do you do Brock Purdy dirty? It's Brock Purdy's contract year. Should he be re-signed? Right now for this season, he has 2,707 yards, 13 touchdowns, 8 interceptions with a 94.9 passer rating. Brock Purdy has been marginally impressive if you're a Brock Purdy fan, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
This year up until the last 2 games, it hasn't been that bad. You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't been that bad. He definitely passes for a good amount of yards. He's over 250 in those games, right? But his actual, like, getting to the touchdown, getting to the Baja, you know what I'm saying, and completing drives, to me, has been the issue. Do you think that they should resign? I'm gonna start with you, Farrell. I'm gonna leave it waiting to talk about this one.
Yeah, I think they should resign him, because main thing is good quarterbacks don't grow on trees. It's very easy for somebody to say, well, we'll go get another one. Where? And we're talking about somebody that took his team to the Super Bowl. We're also talking about somebody that was in the conversation for league MVP. We're also talking about the fact that this young man this year has been dealing with how many of the star players have been hurt this year? Got one out for the year. One was out for a long time, came back, now he's out for the year again. And
CMC
I
was
don't
injured.
care.
CMC was
CMC,
injured.
Debo, and
And
Christian.
and Ayuk.
Ayuk.
Ayuk just came back. CMC, Debo was injured for a while, but he played for a lot of the year, but he just wasn't playing really well. And Ayuk, who was the other pro ball receiver that they had, has been going this season for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, considering what he had to deal with the revolving door of the talent on offense and the inconsistency of what he had to use on offense, the fact that they're even close to or at 500 with him at the helm this year is pretty good. If he was playing like your boy in Jacksonville the whole year, I agree with you. But he has been playing that way.
Ooh,
Like he's still been winning games.
Trevor Lawrence?
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence just got back and got sent back out. I think Brock Purdy missed one game this season.
Yeah, and he's been playing well, considering what he's been missing on offense.
13 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, Pharaoh.
Yep.
Go ahead, Brooklyn.
Now that's the thing. Whenever you see something like this and you say, oh, we could just go get another quarterback, and you say, who? They did it with Jimmy Garoppolo with the Super Bowl.
They did.
Same coaching staff. Some of the exact same players with George Kittle, Debo Samuel. Not the same running back, I'll give you that. But it's sometimes, as we talked about in several cases, coaching. Shanahan has an offensive coaching in place that showed that Sam Darnold, Brock Purdy, Garoppolo, even before Trey Lance broke his femur, he was balling for a game. Is he balling with the Cowboys? No, because he doesn't have that system. You could possibly, and I say possibly, a very strong chance, as they did here, just draft another quarterback, plug and play. Sometimes the Patriots showed that you can do it. It's not always a rebuild, it's a reload. So depending on the contract that Brock Purdy is willing to take, I say let him walk, because I would not sign him for a max deal contract like a Deshaun Watson or even a Trevor Lawrence, because like you just said, point in case, Trevor Lawrence got that contract. How is that looking for Jacksonville?
Yeah. See, at the same time, Trevor Lawrence was the first round pick. This dude was the last dude picked in the draft. He's outperformed anybody's expectation. And now because it's time for a contract renewal, you don't want to pay him. That's gonna look real bad on the organization for real.
Let me jump into this, man. So you know who else wasn't a high draft pick? Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I don't think where you pick makes all the difference, right? Because sometimes you could be a more talented quarterback and don't have the opportunity in college. You know what I'm saying? They really show it because you came in during a time where they already had an established quarterback.
Yeah.
I will say this. Hear ye. Bear, I said that to make you feel comfortable with my next statements. I know that you don't. That's how you guys should speak. Yeah. So hear ye. Brock Purdy should not get re-signed. Pharaoh, you asked, where do you get that quarterback from? I say look to the left and the right. There is quarterbacks literally falling off the bone. Okay? Falling off the bone. Now, we said earlier, a couple weeks ago, where we put certain quarterbacks, right? But we didn't take we did not take in consideration that there's going to be rookie quarterbacks coming into the league. That's going to be having starting spots, right? So it's a chance that if wherever Shador gets drafted to, that quarterback is moving. If it's the Jets, and Shador goes to the Jets, right? That takes away a coaching spot. Okay? If the Cowboys act like they want to move on from
Dak?
From Dak, right?
Really?
It's possible after all the drama.
Still on this.
If it can happen. It can happen, right? That's a coaching spot going. Okay. The Vikings have to get rid of that quarterback. Russell Wilson either going to be there in Pittsburgh or not going to be there in Pittsburgh. It's another quarterback option. I'm telling you right now, brother. Okay? Sam Darnold on these 49ers. Okay? Is a bop. That is a move to make. If I was Sam, I would go there.
Yep.
I will go there because Daniel Jones is going to move up towards a number 2 spot. If I was Sam Darnold, that's where I would be with that talent around him. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be very honest. Regardless of who he's playing without or playing with, he's never been known to be one of the. That MVP shit was bullshit. Because you see him without talent, but at the same amount of talent. Not saying that his team is ass without Ayuk and CMC because they're not. They got other options. But how he performs when nobody's around is what separates him from the Josh Allens. To separate him from the Pat Mahomes, even the Lamar Jacksons. He's not good when he doesn't have the weapons. He's not a game changer. I would not trust him over Sam Darnold to bring it home.
He's a game manager. Nothing wrong with that, but he's a game manager. He's not somebody that can go outside of X's and O's.
Yeah. Russell's more of a game changer than him right now, and that's tough for me to say. That's tough for me to say. You know, yeah, man. You know who's a game changer?
If he doesn't, Sorry, I was going to ask. If he doesn't get signed, what do you think the best fit for him to go to would be?
A team like Atlanta.
Atlanta's a great one.
Atlanta. They're gonna move him for Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is trash.
I was thinking the Raiders. Raiders has some decent pieces.
Raiders too.
I don't know.
Raiders too.
I don't know if Atlanta will pick him up because they're going. The Browns.
The Browns.
Be a pick for Purdy.
They're not gonna keep Jameson Winston in the starting quarterback spot.
That'd be a pick for Purdy.
Browns. He could reignite his career just like Geno did in the Seahawks. My only fear for him is that he really showed that he's ass in the snow. That's all Cleveland got. So if you can't perform like that might be a situation for him. You know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't be bad. He wouldn't be bad with the Jets.
He what?
I would put Brock Purdy on that.
No, and that's it.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead, Farrell. Tell me why.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, because like I said, y'all have plenty of good pieces on offense. Y'all not the rest of talent on offense. You put Brock Purdy in there, he's not gonna kill you. He's not gonna throw the ball away.
No, I don't think he
would.
Yes, he will.
And
he got 8 interceptions.
You know what would kill him? I believe again, and I said it in my first statement. Brock Purdy right now, all we can see, in my opinion, is a product of Mike Shanahan. Now, with him going to the Jets and still not having an offensive coordinator to actually support him, it's trouble. Any quarterback now, I believe, in my opinion, right now, I believe we can put Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes on the Jets, and it still won't be a pretty picture, unfortunately, until we get coaching and the office right.
See, well, you talking about Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, they're game changers. Like, you can sit them there.
But
hold on. If that's the case, right? Could you put Brock Purdy on the Lions and they still be this successful?
Yes, because I believe in Dan. I believe in Dan Campbell in that coaching system. They have a good set offensive coordinator to where they show Jared. That's a Super Bowl team, baby. There's a Super Bowl team now.
Whoa, aren't you talking about Jared Goff the same way we talking about Brock Purdy right now?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Brock Purdy never had a year like Jared Goff this season.
No, I'm not talking about Jared Goff now. I'm talking about before he came to Detroit, when he was with the Rams. Were we not talking about him then the same way we talking about Brock Purdy right now?
Was he ever considered to be an MVP running before Jared Goff? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nah.
But he took a team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he never been necked off the way that Brock Purdy been necked off. That's MVP year was way over. That he was overrated, bro. He was overrated, bro. I stand on that. Just like I do stand on the fact that we have to take ourselves a little bit of a commercial break. 30 seconds of your life to save you 20 minutes, right? So just take us a little bit of a break with us. We'll be right back to talk about our coach, our college phenom. And she's really changing the game right now. We'll be right back. Let's talk about it when we get back on the show.
Man, I wish we were sponsored by like Geico or something, because you said save 10 minutes could save you. And I wanted to say save you 15% or more to make me go. Watch the commercial.
Yo, you're dumb. That'd be so fire, though. That'd be so fire. That'd be so fucking fire. That's the wrong Watson.
What is it?
I said, my phone ring again, baby girl. Just call on Lily. I'm on the podcast.
One day, brother. 30 seconds can save you for your life. And you know what else can save? 15% or more for the sponsorship by Geico.
That'd be crazy. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being with us here at Point A, Point B. We are back in your house, on your couch, eating your food with our feet up. And we want to talk about the college phenom, the one that gets it done, the next big thing, at least to me, Juju Watkins. She broke her record with threes against Pal Bat, dropped 40 with 9 threes.
Turn to sender.
9 threes. Can we talk about Juju? California Baptist wasn't ready for this ass whooping. USC is ranked 6th for a reason, and that reason is as simple as this: Shorty can ball. Juju can ball.
Yeah.
Juju can ball. I want to know, do y'all see Juju being the next big thing after Caitlin Clark? And could she also elevate the league when she comes into it as well? Brooklyn.
I believe she can. I believe it's another great name, another big name to get the sport of the WNBA going. The way that she plays the game that I've seen, she has a smooth stroke. She looks comfortable out there at range, but she is a tremendous defender. I don't know if you've seen it. Tony Snell, Pat Beverly levels of aggression on defense, and that's what I love to see.
You said Tony Snell levels of aggression on defense? Tony Snell level of aggression on defense?
You ever see a defender? He's a good defender. Fuck you.
Tony Snell is a what?
Do we have to bring up his? Okay, the 0-0-0 game. I get it. We can dog him for it. We truly can.
We are
Tony
not
Allen.
comparing.
Allen. I apologize. Is it Allen?
Yeah, you said Tony Snell.
Tony Allen.
Apologize. Correction.
I was about to say, we are not comparing Juju Watkins to Tony Snell or vice versa. That is so disrespectful.
I meant Tony Allen. It's a defensive specialist type thing because he was known for defense.
Tony Allen was.
I messed up my Tonys.
13 wall defense.
I messed up my Tonys.
Go ahead, bro. Have your take,
All I
bro.
want to say is I enjoy watching her on defense. Very aggressive, good hands, very aware. I hope to see her drafted. Probably going to be first overall.
Man, Juju's the problem. Juju's that girl. Bro, we can't hear you. Said something.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
There it is.
Yeah. Juju's that one, man. In this game right here, bro, she really was going off. She did win Upstart Athlete of the Year. Like, was getting on the scene. I think what's really working for the WNBA and just women basketball in general, social media is playing a heavy hand with this, and I love that. Right, it can be another driving tool, not only to get them paid because they already have a social following. Like What Angel Reese is doing with the WNBA, honestly, should be looked at as opening doors for players like Juju Watkins and other players coming up.
Exactly.
To build a strong social media fan base and be very constant in social media and in front of the public eye and in front of her culture's eye, because she's heavy in the hip hop culture, having her own podcast and everything else, right? Generating more forms of income for herself, so what she doesn't have to worry about. Because Angel Reese been getting bread since college. NIL's paying her more than people was getting paid in the WNBA. So what I'm saying is, like, her doing what she's doing right now, man, you got to respect that as somebody who's actually paving the way for people to be able to get that money. And Juju's going to benefit off what Angel Reese is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Correct me if I'm wrong, I have not seen somebody come in the league with that much hype, other than Caitlin Clark, of course, with her own sneaker and her own podcast, being a part of media, not only just not talking to WNBA players, but also talking to fucking to Big Mama, talking to Speedy from I'm talking, bro. I'm telling you, bro. She has an opportunity to be big.
She had Shaq on that.
She has Shaq,
This
bro.
girl is sending everything back. She is blocking everything.
Yeah, Shaq being
return to sender.
That's why I said.
Yeah, Juju play defense though. Both ways. Can pass the ball too. Good rebounder. Like Juju is an all around. I like. I'm saying, man. I'm a big Juju fan. Shout out to you, Juju Watkins, man. I cannot wait to see more of you this year in basketball. I'm going to be locked into you. We're going to be locked into you here. And we're going to keep reporting.
While we're on the subject of WNBA, may I ask you, fellas, who would you have as the Michael Jordan of the WNBA?
Cheryl Swoops.
Really?
Who?
All time is Cheryl Swoops.
Cheryl Swoops.
Cheryl Swoops. Make sure.
If the WNBA was around when she got out of college, Cheryl Swoops would be the all-time lead scorer.
Absolutely. Talking about all time, man. I'm glad you said that. We're gonna hop right into our next conversation about all time.
Like what I did there?
Yeah, man. Our records meant to be broken. Even with the extra game that was added on in 2021, 17 game seasons, records are still remaining to be untouched. Saquon Barkley is the closest one to come to that record, or has been the closest one to come to that record, to any kind of record, all-time record, in the last 3 years. Let's take a look at this right now. So, right now, you got Peyton Manning set in 2013, where everybody said he was getting carried by the defense and stuff like that. Yeah, shut up. 2013 with my Broncos, 5,477 passing yards, 55 passing touchdowns. Eric Dickerson, he was never being carried around. He's had a real great defense. I mean, he wasn't doing it on offense. He still had to score. Rushing yards, Eric Dickerson, 2,105. Damian Thomason, 28. Receiving yards, Calvin Johnson, Megatron. Receiving touchdowns, Randy Moss. Receptions, is that Michael Thomas?
Right. Yep.
Michael Thomas. Scrimmaging yards, Chad. Is that? That's. I'm sorry. What is his name?
Chris
Johnson. Thank you, Chris Johnson.
CJ2K.
Yeah. Yep. Chris Johnson. Damian Thomason for points all the way around. I'm telling you, bro, like, that's nasty work. Like, super duper nasty work.
Crazy work.
Only person right now that is coming close is Saquon Barkley. Right now, he has 1,499 rushing yards. I mean, since I'm about to be at 5,000, right? It's on pace for 2,124 rushing yards, which would beat the record. He's on pace for 2,502 scrimmage yards altogether, right? Which is 7 yards less than the record. He could beat that too. And Chris Boswell is the closest person for total points, on pace for 181, which is a few points away from that record as well. But the big question that really stands up is, why aren't these records being broken? And if they have an extra game, why are these so cemented? What is going on with football that's stopping this from being a thing? You might want to take it first one?
Defense is still being played. Defense is still being played.
Yep.
Look, especially with the rushing rate, because almost every defense of every team will tell you the first thing we got to do is stop the run. It's everybody said across the board. We got to stop the run. So everybody's keen on the run off rip. So with the rushing record, that's why it's been hard to touch. That and well, you don't have that many running backs that are like featured in offenses like they were. And I'm not knocking Eric Dickerson, but you know, at that time, the running backs were featured. They're not really featured like that no more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the rushing record has been hard to touch. Passing, I don't know, because it's become a passing league. You
know what's crazy is I got the passing. I didn't have an answer for the rushing. I only had an answer for the passing. I'll tell you what. Some people call it the NFL being soft. Some people call it the NFL players being smart. When I tell you I've seen wide receivers, aka Calvin, back in the day, Roddy White even, a good wide receiver call out just for a little throwback there, Marquise Colston, when they would catch the ball. Yeah, just throwing some names out there for back in the day. Demarius Thomas, Wes Welker. Wes Welker was a great one as well. I'm just throwing some names out there. Back in the day, players would catch the ball and take the hit and try their hardest to bounce off. I consistently see wide receivers catch the ball and go down whenever there's receivers there. And again, some people call it soft. Some people call it smart. I'm not going to get hit when I caught the ball, and it could be the same amount of yards, or it could be a bounce off and you break the yardage and go for a longer touchdown. Like the old players had heart, continue to play until the whistle stopped, not surrender and give up. So I believe that there is also a difference of longer pass plays. Whenever a play goes for long yards and you have a 40-yard catch, majority of the time, in nowadays time, there is a flag. Those yards get put towards, and you get the 40 yards, but you don't get that towards your stats at all. At all. So you're just getting flag after flag and getting pushed down.
So I'm sorry. Are we saying that defense was ass back then?
No, I think the effort of the offense was more back then.
It's not just that. There's the caveat on what you're saying. The other thing is when you bring up the flags, it's so much easier. I don't want to say like it's too easy, but you have more reasons for a ref to flag nowadays. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these yards that could possibly go to the receivers, they end up being pass interference.
Interesting. Great takes. Wow. I don't want to be petty, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think both of y'all say dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let you know that one of y'all said some dumb shit. I'm not going to tell you who. I'm going to let the fans decide. I'm not going to tell you who said it. Someone said some dumb shit just now. Some real stupid, dumb shit. Just want y'all to know that. Also, I wanted to show y'all 49ers offense. The last conversation. This is what they produced. This is who they are under the helm of Brock Purdy. I want y'all to know that. Just real quick, I just want y'all to know that. Didn't want y'all to miss out on the reality of who the fuck they truly are. So with that being the case, we're gonna hop right into our next topic, our next conversation. And that is Mr. LeBron James and these Lakers, who once again has sold my bag. I don't know why. I don't know who told them how much my bag was. But the Lakers, in the last 9 games, this team has lost 7 of them. The Lakers have now dropped until 10th in the West in a game where you got possibly one of the greatest games from multiple players. Their best games in that uniform, like Gabe Vincent gave you his best game. A few players gave you their best games. Gabe Vincent played amazing defense. LeBron James had 39-point triple-double. AD had 38. This is a game, if you looked at the box score, you thought that your team was going to win. And they didn't. My team lost. What the fuck is wrong with my Lakers? What is wrong? Why? Why? Brooklyn, please. Why?
They had the
Why?
meeting. I'll tell you what.
Damn it, why?
I can only listen to LeBron. He says it's them. He says it's not the coaching. It's not coaches. It's us.
Oh.
I need to do better. I need to do more. The coach said in the meeting, after 9 losses, he pulled everyone together and said, y'all got to look inside yourselves. Do you want it? And that is a quote I could pull up right here. You got to look inside yourselves. So I think the Lakers are going to come back stronger than ever.
Brooklyn, shut up. Let me show y'all what happened. Let me show y'all what happened, right? Because I don't want people to lie to you. This is what happened, right? I paused it. I want you guys to watch it with me in horror.
Nursing the 1-point advantage. Oh! They steal it all the way. Blocked by LeBron. It's blocked by James.
Have hurt the Lakers there. That pass was lazy, and you see Daniels there, but LeBron came out of nowhere.
Shot clock is off. Game in the balance.
A lot of times.
Young, not a Hunter. Back to Young for the lead. For the lead.
Not a 2-point basket, a 3-point basket. As you see the defenders.
Someone said before we got on camera today,
Communications there, and
he ain't Steph Curry, but why you gonna leave Trae Young
makes
like
them
that?
pay.
Trae Young.
Are you switching or not switching? What are we doing? AD, why are you throwing these soft-ass passes? LeBron, you had 3 more seconds on the clock. 1 more pass. In totality, I was not mad LeBron took that last shot because he's about to be 40. He don't want to play another overtime game. But god damn, bro. Hey, why? Go ahead, man. Somebody, bro. Farrell.
Part of it is something we talked about earlier. That's kind of, I noticed like across every NBA game I've been watching. Defense is just lazy. Lakers are playing some lazy defense. That last play for Trae to hit that with that game-winning shot is a prime example. You everybody's switching on everything, but then you're not making a definitive or a precise decision on what you want to do. So sitting here playing lazy on pick and roll. 1, 2, you allowing, so if you're the best defender against the best player, and they can pull up a guard to do pick and roll with, why are you even allowing them to make you switch? That's the first thing. The second thing is, if you're going to play zone, why are we ball watching? Why are we drifting so far away from our zones? It's not just the Lakers. It's everybody doing it, except for OKC.
Nah, man. I'm sorry, bro. End of the day, man. AD got to be better in clutch. Got to be better in clutch time, bro. Last season, when it was time to fight for the play-in, they played the Mavericks. AD left a shooter wide open. And we lost a close game to the Mavericks. I remember that game. I cussed out everything. I remember it. AD is constantly in these situations in which he is selling my bag in the fourth quarter. I don't know what's going on. Some games he's not visible. You can't see him at all. He's just gone. And in some games he'll just throw the game away. This game he threw the game away. Just threw it away. Just threw it away, man. And this is a game that was a great game by LeBron. LeBron, like I said, I'll show you what the big two gave you in this game, because they weren't horrible. The duo LeBron James gave you 39, 10, 11. AD gave you 38, 10, and 8. And that looks great. It looks fucking great until you get to the end of the game and we lost. Fuck you, Pelinka.
It's on LeBron.
No, fuck you, Pelinka. Fuck Pelinka. I watched you sit in your hands for 2 trading seasons. This last year's trading deadline and this summer, you just sat on your hands. And I watched you sign players like Gabe Vincent for $11 million a year. You twit. You gave him the middle level exception, you dumbass. When nobody else wanted Gabe Vincent.
This man called the man a twit.
Like it's I like that you believe in your young talent, but why the fuck would you re-sign Max Christie to a 4-year contract? Who the fuck was going? Who wanted Max Christie? That you have this, huh?
Apparently he did.
Bro, LeBron James gave us a pay cut if we went and found somebody by a certain amount of time. And that man just said, I don't know. I get so tired of the excuses, bro, when it comes to the Lakers. It is the front office job to make stuff happen. There's a Laker tax, yes. Is it hard to get players in the new CBA? Yes. But it's not my fucking problem. It's your problem. It's your job. My job is to go out here and get paid and win games, I'm sorry, and play my ass off as a player. It's your job. I have people question if JJ Redick is a is a better coach than Darvin Ham. Bitch, yes. Yes.
They have the same record over the same amount of time was what they're trying to compare. At the same record at the same amount of games.
I don't, but you know what he did? You know, the problem is this though. Darvin Ham's point of defense was to leave shooters wide open. That's what he would do. Leave shooters wide open, right? And don't rebound. No offensive rebounds. JJ Redick wants his players to offensive rebound. He wants them to crash. That's why we were leading the team leading the league in offensive rebounds for a while. He wants to take more threes and guard the 3-point line. But we don't have good defenders. Or most of our defenders are injured. Or we got defenders that can't score. Or scorers that can't defend.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a Bruce Brown. We don't have a. This is my problem, man. Pelinka should have been fired. He should have never been chose over Magic Johnson. Can't hear you, Farrell. Can't hear you, Farrell.
All right. My bad.
What were you saying?
My bad. No, I was saying something on the phone. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, you good. I can't, man. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I don't give it everything I had, bro.
See, it also goes that goes at effort too, man. I understand you don't have defenders like the greatest defenders, but it's one thing if you playing defense and it's scored on you, okay, all well and good. But when you're sitting here like doing lazy contests, like half-heartedly running out the jump shooters, that's effort, bro.
Yeah, man.
Effort don't cost nothing to nobody.
You know what effort does cost?
Mhm.
Costs a lot for the Wizards. It can't get worse, right? Like you can't be more ass, right? I was reading the paper today. You guys know I love perusing through the news, taking my time out to read the stories, the big ones, having the conversations that needs to be had, and this was one of them. Wow. You gotta beat us first. NBA's practice squad changing lives. Cook us. Practice your moves. Doc is trash. If you can't see who's on the newspaper, that's Jordan Poole. That is Jordan Poole. I want to know, is it way too early? Is it way too fucking early to say the Wizards are the assest team I have ever seen in my entire life? As a whole organization, I don't think it's one team that's more ass than the Wizards in the last 20 years. Don't say the Hornets, because the Hornets have consistently had better teams overall in the Eastern Conference
than
the Wizards.
Yeah.
The Wizards have had one boom, and that was the John Wall seasons, and he got injured. Now, if the John Wall wasn't there, Bradley Beal wasn't shit. So I don't want to do that. And they got Russell Westbrook, and what happened there? What happened there?
You're almost 500, but still.
All right, man.
Still.
They are about to break a record. They are tied with the most losses in a row. 16. Their team record. Their franchise record. They about to break their franchise record.
Oh.
16 in a row.
I know who got the all-time record. That's like 25.
16 in a row. Girl, I ain't gonna lie to you. They might break that one. They might break that one. Because
They can have it.
when I say Pharaoh, Mavs hexed the Wizards 131 to 101. Whoop they ass. What is wrong with the Wizards? Who is scaring you? Who is scaring you?
What's wrong with the Wizards?
Go ahead,
How
Pharaoh.
much time we got?
Not that much.
How much time?
Not that much.
Okay. Ownership, general managers, types of players they pick, coaching. I mean, take your pick. They might be getting some bad juju from Jordan Poole, because karma's a bitch. But hey, like you just said, bro, this is 20 years. Hey, in my lifetime, and I'll say it loud for everybody. I'm 50 years old. In my lifetime, I think that John Wall's Wizards is the only good Wizards team I've ever seen. In my lifetime fans, when their name was still the Bullets.
I'm about to say, didn't you watch Bullets games?
Yes.
Okay.
Pharaoh, I mean, 1978, they won the championship. So they have won.
I was 4. I wasn't watching basketball then.
4T.
I was gonna say 400,
No,
but you know,
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
all I'm saying is the Washington Wizards, there is no fix right now. Your best bet is to try to recuperate your best draft picks, trade your players away, tank out, and then hopefully rebuild through free agency like most teams do. Go get some good coaching, and that's all you can do. Right now, you are in a cesspool of salary cap hell. You have no picks because you trade them away, but no, you know what? You're slowly coming back. You right now.
Can't hear you, Pharaoh.
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I'm sorry. I was just saying, coming back to what?
From
saying the Wizards are coming back to something. To more mediocrity? That's like saying make
having a start. To start to look like you're a comparable franchise, that you actually deserve to be here. Otherwise, once again, where is the Seattle Sonics? Bring them back. Where are the actual teams that mattered back in the day that you dispersed? Because the only other team that I can say is ass that consistently is trash is New Orleans.
Nope.
But they get talent.
Nope. You're wrong.
No.
AD went to the playoffs multiple years. He was one win away from being a Curry. It's a lie. Curry whooped their ass, but it was Curry.
Curry beat that.
They had like 2 wins, but it was Steph Curry. He was going crazy.
Bro,
and that year they had Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins and Rondo. Oh, they was cooking, big dog. If
Boogie hadn't gotten hurt, that team could have made the West Conference Finals.
That team was nasty.
That team was rugged.
That team was nasty.
Injury stopped that team.
Like it always does for New Orleans. Like it always does. And last year they was third in the West.
Since their inception, when they first got Chris Paul, like
I didn't even know.
They like third and fourth in the West. Yes. Until they dropped because Zion got injured again. Most of the year they was third and fourth.
I hate Zion.
We had a whole conversation about him last week too. You missed out on that too. You would have loved last week. The conversation we had about the Jets last week, bro. You might want to go back and watch it. It was like that.
Zion.
And Zion. It was like that. Kyrie dropped 25 points on them. Luka gave us a 21-point triple-double. On the opposite side, Marvin Bagley gave you 16. I forgot he even existed. Alex Sara gave you 11 and 8. Brogdon gave you 16 points. Jordan Poole gave you 11 points.
That's Brogdon.
Again, Kyle Kuzma isn't playing. I just Jordan Poole should not get any more contracts. I'm gonna be very honest. Jordan Poole should not get any more contracts unless it is like a minimum contract. We are paying this man to be a less comparable Swaggy P. You are flashy as hell. Just like Swaggy was. Am I lying?
Yeah, Swaggy can score.
So can Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole can score. But do it ever matter?
That's a good point.
Has it ever mattered?
Man.
You know why they got rid of him from the Warriors? Because he was childish and he was costing them wins in the playoffs. Like he did when they played against the Lakers in the playoffs. He shot them out that game. He was on our team in that fourth quarter. I was happy to see it.
He was in a perfect situation.
He was with us. He was with us. To be the for you be on the same team with a man who called his co-star a bitch and has choked out other players and everything else. You are the first person ever to get punched in their mouth on the same team as this man. And they kept him.
Oh shit! And they kept him. That's the point. That's the best point. And they kept him. He punched you in the mouth, and they let you go.
And you are the younger and more talented player. You got
Draymond's
punched,
on his way out.
Draymond punched you in your mouth, and they sided with him. They were willing to take Chris Paul's dying contract and take on a player that they don't even like. No one in the Warriors wanted Chris Paul, but the Wizards was the only team that would take you in that contract. So they went and got Chris Paul. Chris Paul was about to get bought out by the Wizards, and you stopped that. You stopped him playing for the Lakers on a bought out contract. You stopped it. You stopped it, and then this. You go to the Wizards, and you are ass. And Kyle Kuzma, you are now off the rope. You was just talking shit. Just was talking shit to Spencer Dinwiddie about how shitty he was a few years ago, and look at you now. What meaningful game have you played without LeBron James?
Look at you now. Look at you now.
I hate when people with Mo Williams level talent get to talking like they're champions. Stop
Mo
doing
Williams.
that. You're not even Mo. Mo was an all-star.
Darius Miles looking ass nigga talking
He's
shit.
a Philby Gibson type player.
You're a Norris Cole type of guy.
Damn.
Your best highlights is with LeBron James. That's when the last time you played a meaningful basketball game. And you was talking spicy to Spencer Dinwiddie, whose team is going to be in the playoffs this year.
Yup.
Like, stop it.
Tragic.
And the Lakers didn't choose you. They didn't choose you.
Damn. Throwing away Pokemon.
I just hope both of y'all can realize that it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Yep. I should play the highlight where y'all was down, getting blown out, and y'all threw a lob off the backboard on a fast break, as if anyone would see you showboat, and you ass. We done with the Wizards. 2025, we canceling the Wizards.
Hey, remember that movie Inside Out?
Mm-hmm.
The Wizards are the cavern of forgetfulness.
It's terrible. It's terrible. You know who got the game inside out? Deshaun Watson. The NFL has decided to end the sexual abuse investigation for Deshaun Watson. Does anybody care at this point?
I didn't even know they were still investigating because he was on the field playing.
He already served 11 games for this. Already served 11 games. Right? Does this even matter? Does this even matter?
That brother guilty.
Go ahead, Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what. No, honestly, it don't matter because the talent that he shows that he was able to perform was not even efficient. It was less than what Jameis was able to give. Jameis seems to be a better fit for Cleveland than Deshaun was, and he's paying Deshaun $240 million guaranteed.
230.
230. Where's correction? Apologies.
46 million a year, though. 46 million a year.
And the years that he has been there has been riddled with not even just the allegations, but with injury. When he has been on the field, man can't stay healthy. Getting hit, getting hurt, not being able to slide, looking inefficient. The Browns still look like ass. They're still the Browns. So no, they need to cut ties, pay him out, do whatever you got to do. Get rid of him.
Farrell.
In the grand scheme, it doesn't matter. Because even with the investigation still going on, everything was still out of court. And they've already given a suspension. So I'm not even sure why there was still an investigation going on. If the court already settled it and you've already given him a suspension, what are we still looking at? And this is not to disrespect any of the people that took him to task. It's just that if these things are already happening or already happened, and not just happened recently, happened some time ago, what are we still looking at? Why are we still investigating anything? It makes no sense.
Because he black, bro. I'm gonna be very honest with you, bro. Because he black, and we're not gonna let it go.
You said it.
We're not gonna let it go. We're not gonna let it go. That's just the reality of the situation. It's because he black. And that many allegations, and the consistency of his allegations, because it wasn't like they ended 1 year. They happened again last year. It was more allegations last year. It didn't stop, right? It's kind of his fault. And you know what combats allegations and stuff like that? NFL would have stopped it. I promise you this, Pharaoh. Hear me out. If he had 1 year like he had the year before he went to the Browns. The Texans, and that last year, 2020, he threw for 4,823 passing yards. 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Had a 112.4 passer rating. Bro, the next year he went to the Browns. 1,102 yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 79 passer rating. The year after that, 1,115, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 84 passer rating. This year, 1,184 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 79 passer rating. If Deshaun Watson has been anything, it's consistently ass. And somehow, there shouldn't be a sexual allegation, to the women anymore. It should be whoever he's fucking for the Browns to get $230 million guaranteed. I need that shit investigated. Somebody in Cleveland got fucked. Because
Baker Mayfield.
If one of the big office heads ain't getting fucked, then Cleveland bend over because it's you. You got fucked. $230 million? I had to think about it. Who the fuck are you going to get in the offseason? You can't cut ties with this. You owe this man $46 million for the next 2 years. 46 mil? That's just what you owe. Could you imagine how much it will cost to sever ties with him? Because you take a hit for that. It's a cap hit.
You know what though? For the city of Cleveland, I've been there. They got new street cleaners. They got new light poles. They got new streets. The city is looking clean and pretty. And it's good for them to look pretty before they get fucked by the Shans.
And you know what? That was well put together.
Hey.
But you know what though? You know what, man? Listen. Honestly,
that was great.
This is karma. I brought it up one already. I'm gonna say it again. For Mayfield. Now, don't get me wrong. I do understand.
Was not playing like that. He wasn't cooking like that.
Let me finish. I do understand that at that point, what we saw with Deshaun Watson. Yes, I understand why you go after that. But at the same time, Baker Mayfield, the year you went and got Deshaun, he just took you to the playoffs. He took you to the second round of the playoffs. They beat Steelers so bad they were up 28-0 in the first quarter.
Farrell, real quick though.
So it's not like Baker was performing.
Farrell, but I want you to be fucking real with yourself. All right, let's just stop playing around, okay? Deshaun Watson almost threw for 5,000 passing yards a year prior. The last thing you seen from Deshaun Watson was 5,000 passing yards. Did Baker Mayfield throw 5,000 passing yards? Did Baker Mayfield have a 119 fucking rating?
He had 4,000. Now, don't get me wrong. I do understand what they were seeing.
I seen Deshaun Watson. You signed Deshaun Watson.
Why I say it's karma? Because of how they did it. It's not so much that they went after Deshaun. It was how they did it.
Oh, so they was gonna sign him back like that?
They're telling Baker Mayfield, no, we're not signing him. Because Baker is like, okay, if you're going to sign him, just let me know so I can go into free agency. They told this man no.
Nope. You know who fault that is?
So what?
That's Baker's agent fault. Because Baker's agent should be locked the fuck in. For real. Lock the fuck in. As a business owner, it's not my job to protect your interests. Especially when you're not a Super Bowl quarterback. It's my job to protect my interests. I'm not losing 2 quarterbacks. No NFL team or NBA team. None of them. Because it's not like Farrell. It's not like the Browns were the only team that was trying to get Deshaun Watson. They weren't even one of his top selections. It wasn't until they did that fully guaranteed contract that they even talked to Deshaun Watson. A lot of other teams, including the Steelers, are going for Deshaun Watson at that time. So let's stop. He had better options.
No. Let's not stop.
I'm protecting my.
No.
Fuck out of here.
Because at the same time, at the same time, the organizations, they got to look over their best interest, but they were got to be something.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You cannot. All right, bro. You know everything.
I don't know everything, but what owner word got mean shit?
Every single one of them.
Jerry Jones' word mean shit?
If you have an owner whose word don't mean shit, when he's trying to go get free agents, the high value free agents, they're not coming to him because, oh, you lied to motherfuckers. I ain't coming to you.
When is
that
Jerry
team will
Johnson,
always be in
When is Jerry Johnson's where's Jerry Jones' words meant shit where he stopped getting fucking talent? All these owners lie. And GMs from football and basketball. Every single one of them. James Harden went to China. They called a GM a liar. He'll never play with him again. That next season, he signed Paul George. That don't fucking matter. It don't matter. People don't want to play for a team for the owner for the most part. It's the brand and the talent that's already there. LeBron James went back to Dan Gilbert. Went back to Dan Gilbert. To Cleveland.
He didn't go back to Dan Gilbert for Dan Gilbert.
It don't matter. That's what I'm saying to you. It didn't matter about Dan Gilbert.
Okay, now I get what you're saying, but when you have a team that's trying to change their overall look, they're trying to change their culture. You cannot force a culture change when you see and telling players one thing and then you're doing another.
Hey, I hear that.
That's why the Browns will all be the Browns.
I hear that. I hear what you're saying, and that's cool and all that. But the fact is, they are the Browns. So who the fuck want to go to the Browns? They got nothing to do with the ownership. Who wants to play with the Browns? Nobody. No fucking body. And for that reason alone, I have to protect my interests. Mm-hmm. You may not like what I'm about to do right now, but it don't matter. I bet you one thing right now. Vince McMahon was a freaky ass nigga. And a 69 God. And they ain't like everything he did. But at the end of the day, I gotta sacrifice how you feel right now to make sure I can be successful in the future. Either I was gonna leave that shit with Deshaun Watson or Baker Mayfield, but I wasn't gonna leave with nobody.
Okay. Well, bringing up Jerry Jones, that's why Jerry Jones can't get a comparable head coach now.
You said what? A comparable
that's
head
why
coach?
Jerry Jones, a comparable head coach.
They coach ain't comparable?
You think he is?
I don't think people go to Dallas either. No one goes to Jerry Jones and says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go work for Jerry Jones."
They go to Dallas. They want to play for fucking Dallas.
But that's the thing. Most of Dallas, the stars that they've
Derrick
always
Henry
had.
wanted to go to Dallas because of Dallas. They ain't nothing to do with
they
Jerry
traded
Jones.
for him.
Derrick Henry wanted to play for Dallas. Derrick Henry wanted to play for Dallas.
And did they call Derrick Henry back?
No. What you're saying is a correlate with the other thing. You said people don't go for Jerry Jones. Nobody gives a fuck about Jerry Jones.
So,
Derrick Henry wanted to play in Dallas because it was Dallas. Hold on. Von Miller wanted to play for Dallas because he was from Dallas. That's two stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the reason why they didn't go is because of who? The reason why they didn't go there is because of who? When it's all said and done, what's
Jerry Jones fucked up? We're not talking about the end result. Jerry Jones was the owner when they wanted to go there.
So now we don't know. Okay.
What do you mean? A player's want doesn't have nothing to do with the result. They still wanted to go there. With Jerry Jones being there, they still wanted to be there. Did Jerry Jones do his job? Fucking no. But did they want to be there? Yes. Yes. People are coming out saying they want to play for the fucking Cowboys because it's Dallas. Because it's the Cowboys.
There's no state tax and
because it's the Cowboys. Not Jerry Jones, because it's the Cowboys. The Bus family has been asked for years. But that's not stopping people from voicing wanting to go play for the Lakers. They've been incompetent for years. They still got LeBron James. Team legacy don't matter?
Not so much nowadays.
Derrick Henry was nowadays. That was literally this past summer.
Okay, so he wants to play with the Cowboys because he trains there. He wants to play with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys made no moves, even try to get him. As a matter of fact, nobody called him.
Right.
Except for Baltimore.
Right.
So, and then when Jerry was asked about this, he tried to downplay and say, well, he wouldn't have fit.
What does this have to do with my point?
That no one wants
What
to
it
go
has
to
to do
Cleveland.
with
That no one wants to what?
No one wants to go to Cleveland, right? That's your point. No one wants to go. I agree. No one wants to go to Cleveland.
when you have incompetent owners doing bullshit like that, and also like screwing over other players, it makes players not want to play for you. Because when you bring up Von Miller, okay, Von Miller initially he wanted to go there, right? Initially, but he ended up going somewhere else.
He went to the Bills because they offered him a multi-year contract. The only team to offer him a multi-year contract. Dallas didn't offer him a contract. They didn't offer him an adequate contract that he asked for. That is the reason why he went to the Bills. Believe me, I know. I'm a Broncos fan. First of all, I was mad that he was leaving, but I had to see where the fuck he was going. Originally, it was said he was going to the Cowboys. The Cowboys offered him a 1 year. He said, fuck no, baby, that's not what I want. I want a multi-year contract even though I'm older. Nobody want to pay him because he was older. But the only thing that paid him when he was older was the Bills. That's why he went to the Bills. It's the only reason why. He said, and I quote, I want to play for the Cowboys. I always wanted to be a Cowboy. They don't give a fuck about Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones has been doing that dumb shit for years. And the Von Miller shit happened 2 years before Derrick Henry came out and said, I want to play for the Cowboys. Jerry Jones has not had an effect on players of that caliber wanting to play for that team. They are still saying they want to play with them. I'm not talking about his inconsistency when it comes again at star talent or keeping star talent. I'm not talking about his incapability of signing star talent when they want to play for him. I'm talking about the fact that because that team has a legacy, teams still want to play for them. Just like the Lakers and the Ginny Bus family didn't fucking matter. They want to play for the Lakers. The same thing for Boston. The same thing for any other team that has a legacy behind it. The Knicks, the same thing. The same fucking thing. What matters is that nobody wants to play for Cleveland in any sports. That's what made this past offseason so big, because Donovan Mitchell chose to stay with Cleveland. And Darius Garland, the first two players to do that since LeBron. No one wants to stay with Cleveland ever. So when they have a quarterback already in Baker Mayfield, and they are haggling to get another quarterback where they don't think they have a possibility to get because he had better options, so they offer him guaranteed cash, I'm not telling Baker Mayfield shit either, because ain't nobody else coming here. Ain't nobody else coming here. They only got Jared Judy because he was traded there. All they talent ain't signed, it is fucking drafted. Ain't nobody coming there. They lucky to have Jameis Winston. That could be Drew Lock right now.
Terrible.
Where's Amari Cooper right now?
I give him.
Where's Amari Cooper?
He's with the Bills.
All right.
He's with the Bills.
All right.
He was traded there too. So was Odell Beckham.
Gone. And they can't keep nobody. Why am I giving Baker Mayfield a chance to leave me for nothing? And I don't got nothing to be there?
Baker wanted to be there until they found out they were talking to Deshaun Watson.
I don't give a fuck what Baker Mayfield feel like. I don't give a fuck. If I am the Cleveland Browns, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something.
They were ass.
You said what?
With ass. They left with ass.
I mean, the end result don't change the fact. I get that, but that's the end result. I get that, but they thought they were signing an MVP level Deshaun Watson. That's the last thing they seen. The same thing with Aaron Rodgers. You really think he's gonna beat his ass? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and see, but at the same time with Deshaun Watson, I think I could be wrong. Y'all correct me on this. But didn't they know he was going to serve a suspension before they signed him?
Yes, and they still paid him because they thought it'd be worth the fucking contract at the end of it. We'll forego fucking 11 games, so we can have you back at an MVP form. Yes. Well, from one loser to another, the Bucks. The Bucks. Sigh. It's all bucked up. Despite a strong effort from both Dame and Giannis scoring 30 or 31 respectively, they still drop a game to the Boston Celtics. I mean, the Bucks have been having a great couple games. I'm sorry, but like I said, they haven't really played against anybody that was actually talent. And this game was the first time they were tested on that level, and they lost. They took an L. It was nice and bright, and it was nice to watch. And to be honest with you, I wasn't surprised off the fact that we knew what we were going to get from the star players. And it was the others that you really didn't know. Can I tell you the other guys, please? Do you guys care? I'll tell the others.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Cool. Now we're gonna start with the team who won, the Celtics. Jason Tatum gave you 34 and 10. Jaylen Brown 25. Drew Holiday gave you 20. Sam Hauser gave you a good 16 off the bench. Shooting really good from the field, only missed 4 shots. The Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 30 and 11. Dame Lillard, 31. Then Gary Trent, 11. A returning Middleton returned this game after not playing for the last 21 games. I know he had a horrible shooting game, 2 for 10. Don't blame me for that, right? Because you've been going for this long. That's it. Bobby Portis gave you 8 points, gave you 9 points, gave you 18 rebounds. He was a leading rebounder. Brook Lopez, 5 points, 5 rebounds. I don't want him on the Lakers, by the way, ever. And somehow they still decided to start Taurean Prince, who gave you a strong 9 minutes with a quality block, a turnover, an assist, 2 rebounds, and hold your breath, y'all. 0 points.
Wow.
MVP.
He almost Tony Snell.
MVP.
He almost Tony Snell.
MVP. This is a game where Milwaukee was down by 1 point with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the game. They were down by 1 point with 1 minute and 31 seconds left in the game. They allow Al Horford to hit clutch threes. They allow switches where Jason Tatum is being guarded by Lopez. You got Darvin Ham. You got Doc Rivers. What else do you need? Anything to say about the Bucks? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
I
good.
got a little something.
Go ahead.
The Bucks came out, and I ain't gonna lie, they had a little bit of a game here. They've been looking better, like you said. They've been looking better ever since that what was it, 1-9 they started at?
Some ass, yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this: Glenn Rivers, after that conference, came out and said, "I'ma start coaching now." That implies this whole time
This nigga been
that
playing around.
No, I know that's hold on. That implies what you're saying to me right now in this interview. That what me and Tones have been saying for the past 2 years, that you've been robbing people, stealing their money, stealing a head coaching job from coaches that deserve it. When you say a statement of, "All right, I guess I gotta start coaching now." After you started coaching, you won 9 games. I'm not gonna front. You won actually about 9 games. Y'all started to come together, look good. You uncrossed your arms. I see that, Glenn. You may get dogged back for a split second, but no, you're still ass. Don't fucking fool you. You played yourself. You thought you were gonna come into Boston and actually beat the fucking Celtics. No, you're ass. Fuck you, Doc.
Farrell, if you can go ahead and jump on in if you want some of that.
Can't coach in the clutch.
You said
no. Tony
nigga,
just
what?
said he can't coach in the clutch. You just
Wait, no. Take off the last 3 words, and that's where I'm like, all right. See, this the ending of that sentence as well. It's just he can't coach. It's the sentence you're looking for.
Yeah, go ahead, Farrell. He said you can't coach, right? That's what you said. Can't hear you, Farrell.
Oh, shit. My bad. With all that being said, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game, the Bucks were only down about 1 against the defending champs. You can't coach that.
Hell no.
I mean for real. And then, like I said earlier, yes, it's Al Horford, but Al Horford is a dependable 3-point shooter. You don't leave him open. Why are we switching to allow Brook Lopez to be guarded by Jason Tatum? Why are we not fighting through these half-ass pick and rolls just to switch? What is really going on?
Some ass.
The defense now is so freaking lazy. It's lazy. No effort at all.
Did any of you say something good about Glenn Allen Rivers?
His parents spelled his name right. I don't fucking know, bro. Stop playing with me right now, bro. I just, man, yo, bro, like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not even staying here on this topic. I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm sorry. I'm calling an audible. I'm getting us the fuck out of here. I'm not doing this shit. We're gonna go right to our last one, our last conversation, and that is, you get a trip dub. You get a trip dub. You get a trip dub. Jokic passed Magic Johnson for the third most triple doubles in a game in history. I'm sorry. Congratulations to him. I decided to bring this conversation up because triple doubles, I feel like, has been one of the most watered down stats of all time. Happy for Jokic. Really am. Really fucking happy for Jokic. Really cool, man. Cool beans, man. Really cool shit. But at this point, I feel like it's becoming way too much. Way too much. Does triple doubles matter mean the same thing anymore? Girl, we'll start with you because you're a historian of the game.
Oh, not at all. Be very careful how I word this, because older fans and players, they speak of the defense, the way defense is played, as it's softer now. And then I hear some younger ones saying it's not so much that it's softer, is that we're better skilled now, because the way defense was played in the 80s, y'all just beat each other ass, and that's not really true. But even with that being said, if the defenders are more skilled, how come more people are getting left wide the fuck open? It all go back to something I said 2 times already. It's really easy to get triple double, especially with assists, when people play lazy defense. You got people going on backdoor cuts and nobody's running with them. You got people switching when they shouldn't be switching. And I mean, it'd be one thing, like I said one time before, it'd be one thing if somebody setting a hard pick, it got you. But they just running to you and running back just to make you switch. And you just allowing it to happen. And then when the ball's moving around the perimeter, people are not moving with the ball or cutting off where the ball gets passed to, and it's leaving people wide the fuck open. And then when somebody does, dude sit there for a while, nobody's there, taking the win, fixing him a sandwich. Then somebody walking like, oh, maybe I should contest.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the ball.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brooklyn. Jump in.
I think it's back to my same subject I was talking back about the NFL with the record breaking. In my opinion, is it them being soft on defense, or is them being a little bit smarter? I don't want to take that contact. John Morant recently came out in a statement saying, I'm not dunking anymore. There's no reason I have to, ever. But that's part of the game. That's always been part of the game. You have a competition for it. So now he's dictating what I am doing and not doing, and I believe that's the same thing for defense. I don't want to fight through this screen and possibly hurt myself. I don't want to stand there in the paint and go up for the guard. I think there's a time right now where stats are just coming so easily in the NBA because no one really is making that much of an effort. And that started, in my opinion, when the NBA All-Star game. As you pointed out, watching the NBA All-Star game, where's any of the defense? I am watching people get NBA MVP All-Star for who they just allowed to shoot that night.
Y'all mind if I jump in?
Go ahead, Tones.
If I could fucking dance, I just want to dance. Can I dance?
Took
Cool.
up.
The average age right now, it's like it's always been in the league. They always keep it consistent, right? It's like 26.7 years of age. Between 26 and 27 years old. So that's what the average age has always been in the NBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Average field goal percentage is always between 79 and like 88, right? Always. The average points per game in 2013, do you know? Any of you? I'll tell you. It was 98 points. Right? A couple years before that was 100.
Sound about right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
In 2006, it was 97. Right? For about 10 years of that, it was in the 90s. The most ever touched is 110, and that was 86, right? When they started seeing more teams. In the last couple years, the points per game has been 113, 114, 114.
Damn.
Yep. Shooting 47, which is more than they ever shot. Better than they ever shot. Yep. You know, it's more guards getting rebounds now than it has ever been in the NBA. Back in the day, bigs didn't play that shit.
No.
Back in the day, you had to box out. No one boxed out. No one boxes out anymore.
No, not at all.
Defense now is Circus Olay. We're going to watch some highlights, right? Watch it with me, y'all. Just watch me. Let me know when you see a contest. Lock the fuck in, y'all. Lazy on Gordon. Got a good little steal here. It's a fast break. Look how slow it is getting to the next man. Look at that. Look how far he is from the three-point shot. Look at it. I wouldn't have this shit on my 2K team. Look at this. He's not going to contest that. Where Jokic at? There's going to be no help on this. You can't see a backdoor cut happening.
Like on 2K, if I'm playing Sin on 2K and that happens, I'm livid.
Jokic is the worst defensive big man I've ever seen in my life, and he only gets rebounds because nobody else is there to get him. He would not average a triple-double 10 years ago. Not in Dwight Howard's NBA. Not in Shaq's NBA. There would be no triple-doubles. There would be no triple-doubles for Westbrook if Carmelo Anthony was in his prime. None. Because all the bigs gave a fuck. Kenyon Martin cared. You not taking my fucking boards? That's how I get my paycheck. The bigs don't care no more. They sit outside. Can't hear you, Brooklyn.
Actually cared. Alonzo Mourning cared. People cared.
Triple doubles is watered down. Everybody's getting them. Luka shot that game I just told you about. He shot horrible. Like 10 for 21 from the field. He sucked. Shot horrible.
Yeah, it's only certain bigs where you could, even when if they're on a perimeter, they run down any board. Like both the Cleveland's bigs, I watched a couple games like that. Like they might be on perimeter defending somebody, but when the ball go up, they run down and go the rebound. They go box somebody out.
Yup. Sorry, bro. And Cleveland bigs are small. There's no more actual bigs in the NBA. Everybody has to be a stretch big. And the ones who can't get in the post won't play basketball. Sorry, Philly. Well, if all minds are clear and hearts is what did they say in church, Pharaoh? All hearts and minds are clear, something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that how they say it?
Mm-hmm.
Great. It has been an amazing day here with you, amazing night here with you on our illustrious episode 18. Episode 18, y'all, point A, point B. Episode 18. I'm sorry if I wasn't all high energy today like I usually am, but you know what? I'm a dad, bro. I'm tired, kid. I ain't gonna lie to you. All I want to do is fart and go to
I know how
sleep.
you feel. I know how you feel.
It has been a real week. Real solid week. I know all of us is tired. Brooklyn got some stuff going on. I know he tired. Y'all pray for Bruss. He going through what he going through. He tired. Pharaoh is in his third lifetime.
Oh shit.
You know he tired.
Hell, I feel that way sometimes.
See? And your hips start catching up to your age. They should have been cut off, Pharaoh, 200 years ago. Hips.
You know I'm tired because I didn't say anything against that.
Yes. Easy pickings.
Yeah, how tired I am.
Easy pickings. That's what they called you in slavery time. Easy pickings.
Oh shit. No.
I'll take that back. That's a slave joke. You can't do slave jokes. That's PC. Can't do that. I'll take it back.
No.
I'll take it back. Take it back. I love you, Pharaoh.
Because God forbid somebody can't take a joke.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Because all of us know that was a joke. So, I'm sorry. I'm not going to go there. I know jokes is jokes.
Don't cancel Tones. He got the pass from me.
Jokes is jokes.
Hey, nah,
Jokes
man.
is jokes.
Shout out to Jeff Teague and their podcast and Lethal Shooter. Taking jokes. Shout out to that fat kid on Kai Cenat stream who got
from Drewski.
who got sniped by Drewski for being fat and for being in a room full of grown men who were drunk and saw a fat kid and was like, easy pickings. Shout out to his mom for letting him be there, for signing that contract for him to be there and to complain about
The
it.
waivers.
Shout out to his mom for that.
Shout out to the waivers.
Shout out to the waivers, man. Shout out to the other adults who also played the Addams Family outfits, who also sat there.
You know what?
For a half an hour and didn't speak. Shout out to them. Shout out. Shout out to that boy's father wherever he is. Didn't hear from him when his son was being called wide and rotund. Shout out to him. Shout out to the fathers, man. Shout out to OnlyFans. However, his mom is paying for her bills and stuff like that. I'm not sure.
Wow, no.
I'm sorry. As you can see, I feel.
You were cool. It was cooking. You had a good apology.
I'm sorry. It's just like, I just don't like negligent parenting, and then you gonna blame it on somebody else. That's like taking your son to a strip club, sticking him through a back door of a strip club, and being like, I feel assaulted. They had too much ass in there.
I can't believe they're showing titties in front of my son.
I can't believe it.
No, that's like a
circumference.
No, Cardi B when she was online and her song came on and her child got up, she turned it off. And they were like, "You a hypocrite." No, that song was made for adults. My child's not adults.
Hey,
so I turned it off.
Remember that mom who got mad because she was listening to the radio and Vince Staples' song came on? Bitch, you thirsty, please grab a Sprite. And she went on there and read the lyrics online and was crying because that song was on the radio where her kids could hear. Bitch, turn the channel. Change the station. They got Christian channels.
I'll say 93.6 is my Christian channel. 101.3, you get the sermon. You don't need to be listening to that. Switch it.
They got a country channel. I know 3 of them. I know 3 country channels on FM. Or you could just put your phone on the Bluetooth or plug it in and use Spotify or Apple Music.
You know what's also really good that I'm gonna try and practice? We're gonna shut the radio off and have communication and talks with our child.
I'm not doing that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not talking to him.
God forbid we talk to our kids.
Dad, God forbid we talk to our kids. No, right?
He talks to me. He talk all day until he wants something to eat.
Oh, Dad loves you.
Man, I ain't that shit.
Now, I do understand what Tone's saying right there, because sometimes you gotta turn the child off, because sometimes when they start talking, they won't stop.
Boy.
Yeah, Pharaoh, you played the quiet game?
Especially at that age. Yes, at that age. But
Oh, real quick, I forgot. Sorry about that. Shout out to Jared Goff. He cooked last night. He cooked against the Packers in their last game. Still going for his MVP type year. Football matchup to see this Sunday. Chargers, Chiefs. Chargers is looking to make a name for themselves. I'm gonna make a name for myself here. I want to make a name for myself here. And the way you can do that is against the Kansas City Chiefs. Get a win. Get a win. Get a win and get right. Get it right, get it tight. And this is your chance to do it right here on game day. Tone's big matchups, man. Again, Panthers, Eagles. I'm telling you, it's going to be a fucking banger. Don't miss it. Your breath stink if you do. Bears, 49ers. It's going to be a game to watch because both of them got so much to prove. Now you're knowing that Brock Purdy's on his contract here. He has to play well if he wants to get re-signed or signed somewhere else, because he's a player that nobody really cares about. Be honest with you. Not a game changer, not a number one overall pick. Your last pick, you're right off. You're a Jameis Winston away. Don't play around, okay? God can't save you from this. Speaking of God not being able to save you from this, Browns, Steelers, Jameis Winston. If you thought God hated you before playing against the Broncos, well, welcome to hell. The Steelers are here for you. One of the best defenses in the league. Mike Tomlin is somewhere eating them L's, them W's, like you was talking to your team about. Eating the W's. Eating them all. Do it matter? They in Pittsburgh now. They're not in the snow no more. We not cold no more. We're delivered. Which coincides back to the Jameis Winston God jokes. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you did not see it, I told you. I left this game here so I can be like, told niggas. I told you the Packers and Lions game was going to be one to watch, and it was. 31-34 Lions. Came away with another win, another dub, another chance to be great. They did that. And if you didn't believe me before, you're going to believe me now, because look what I say. Look what I say happens. As Jameis Winston once said, look what Jesus did. Look what Jesus did. Provide you quality basketball. Another game to watch for the Trailblazers, Lakers, 9:30 on the 8th. If you want to see two teams that need a winning game, you might want to watch this one too. But lock into that. My Lakers need the dub. In Portland, I don't know. Lastly, Bills, Rams, Sunday football. This is going to be a game to watch. A game to watch. Just because Josh Allen is playing. That's it. Let's stop playing. Josh Allen, Matt Stafford, Uka, Cooper. Ooh my. I would say Cooper Kupp, but me. Don't matter. Me. You know? Me. You guys have been great. A lot of hair covers and bonnets today. A lot of great conversations. A lot of racial disparity, obviously, because Neko was confused about why there's a white person in here. Diversity, Neko. So we preach over here at Shadow Network. People, I have something to announce. Wizards overcome.
I'm sorry.
Pregnant is crazy. Wizards overcome Jokic dropping 56 points to beat the Nuggets tonight, ending their 16-game skid. Shut the beep up. Stop playing with me. Nuggets your ass. Jokic your ass.
Hell no.
Jokic, you are
Hell
ass.
no.
I don't give a fuck if you drop 56, 86. You should have dropped 30 more. Losing the tip by 9 points to the Nuggets, to the Wizards is crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that today, obviously, because I'm done. You've seen too much of me. This has been another amazing night. Episode 18 of Point A, Point B. We have enjoyed you being here with us. Thank you to everybody who came in and threw a comment in. Thank you for everybody who joined in to have a conversation. Thank you for everybody that stopped in and talked to us for a second, just to see us, just to notice us, just to smell it, just to hear it, just to realize it, just to recognize it, just to rub it in their skin like it's topical lotion. Thank you for being here with us. We do love you, from us and our families to yours. I want to thank you for being here with Point A, Point B. Real quick, my host to the left. I'm sorry. Yeah, wait. No, to the right of me, with a chain in a. I don't want to say in the jersey, the Cardinals jersey, in the Jesus piece.
Always.
Some people gang bang. They be vice lords, but he just gang bang because he loved the Lord. Shout out to Brooklyn. Thank you, Brooklyn, for being with us. And then Pharaoh.
3:5.
Shut up, Pharaoh. With you being who you are to so many people, as the other vampires call you, you're their sire, the one who got everybody else to be vampires. We want to say thank you, Pharaoh, because without you, we wouldn't have shows like Vampire Diaries. Shit like that. The originals. Twilight, Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Old niggas. Oh, yeah. Yep. I just appreciate you being old, Pharaoh, honestly. You know, you give us all somewhere to look up to. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere to go. You know what I mean? We know we're not going to ever get to live as long as you have, hundreds of years and shit, like a turtle. But we just really appreciate the fact that we are just in your presence, you know? You and your turtley ways. Love you, Pharaoh. Thank you so much for being with us. Pharaoh has another, he's tired. Look at him. He took his pills 3 hours ago.
That's not what making me tired.
But it's true.
No, it's not.
Moochie, what are you doing? Oh my God, bro. Thank you so much, y'all. Have an amazing night. We thank you again. And we love you so much. And we can't wait to see you again on Monday. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to our other co-hosts as well. Hope you're going to get some more people coming into the show. It'd be great to have. Make sure you follow and subscribe. We need that. We need you. We want to make sure we are able to hit our goals. We only can do that if you follow and subscribe. So make sure you do that. And we hope you have a beautiful and amazing night. You be strong. You be smart. You be sexy. You be who you are, because that's what matters the most. And we will always be here for you. Stay tight. Stay true. Point A, point B. Our screen is blue. Yeah.
All right.